Make sure you use this one. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your needle's up around the back there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down to 5, which is to actually thread your needle. Now, the number 4 isn't going to work unless it's up high and you can actually visually see it. Okay? You do that by turning this. Can I have your snippers, please? So to thread your needle, you make sure that the end is blunt, like you've got a nice blunt cut. And you bring your eye right down to the eye of the needle. Make sure your needle is as high up as you possibly can make it. And bring it down. Oh my goodness. There we go. Straight through. It's actually easiest if your eye is looking at the eye of the needle with that white square as the backdrop. That's how far you have to come down, because if you're doing it from here, you're not looking at it straight on, so you've got to come right down and have that white square as the backdrop. So that's it. Counting to 5. Making sure that that's up. Making sure that this needle's up with a white background to thread it through. Now your bobbin, make sure the thread's going in that direction. That's up as well. Plonk it in. Put it down that little slit. Bring it around into the gap. Yep. And click it in. So it needs to come up. And remember, when you're using this wheel on the side, you always turn it toward yourself. So the green is going to go down and scoop up the white. Okay, holding it nice and light, turning the wheel towards yourself. And as soon as you see the green, which is there, pull it up. There's your white loop. Bring your white loop through. Good? Any questions? Right, now once you've got that done, you need 2 different stitches when you're sewing. One is a straight stitch and one is a zigzag stitch. So this one here needs to be on the 2. This one here has to be between the 3 and the 4. So this machine here is set up for a straight stitch. If you've forgotten what I've just said, you come and have a look at this machine because it's set up. Don't ever touch this one, it's just that and that. So let's try on the paper and see how we go. Put your foot down. So you can practice doing a couple of straight lines. And I'll just tell you a couple of things about this as well. On that tick list, it says about doing a pivot, right? Pivoting a corner. So I'll show you what I mean and how to do it successfully on that sewing machine sheet. So let's start a new line. So if I want to turn the corner, and here's the corner, see how the needle's up? You always have to bring this lever, turn it, to turn the corner. And then I turn the corner again. And then again. Let's just have a look. Are they nice, square, 90-degree corners?
No.
Why? Why was it unsuccessful?
Because the needle was up.
Right, exactly. So, it's kind of random whether the needle's up or down when you lift your foot up. But you can control it manually with this. So let's just try again. Well, it's up, so my foot's off the pedal. I'm not going to keep trying to go off and on with my foot because you'll end up too far away from the corner that you wanted to turn. So just turn it with this, down, there it is. Then you can lift up this lever, turn the corner, and go again. It's up again, so bring it down, lift it, turn the corner, right, and so on, okay? A little bit torn there, but never mind. Okay? So that's the difference. You've got that, or you've got that. So make sure the needle's down. All right, so that's a really important thing. Make sure that your needle is down. And probably even more important than that is making sure that this part here is down when you sew. See that? That holds it in place and creates some tension so it doesn't go all over the place. So how do you get that down? See this at the back? See that? Up, down. But can I ask that you don't go like this? All right, just do it nice and gently, nice and gently. So you're going to be using that a lot. Up to turn the corner, back down to sew. Up to take it out, back down to sew. All right. Who feels that they should be able to sew a straight line and turn a corner? So use the scrap paper first. Make sure it's on this setting and see how you go. Okay?